This is an old song I haven't done for a long time, and I thought I'll revive it to put in this set. And it was written in sort of the mid to late 80s, and there's a couple of references to, well, basically to racing drivers at that time. I thought, well, I really should update that. But you know what? Trying to find a rhyme for Hamilton or Vettel, it's really tricky. So I thought in the end, actually, this is a historical document. So I'll leave it as it is. And I'm sure most of you will know what I'm talking about anyway. Got a spoiler and a wind foil and a whole bank of spotlights, which he flashes like a warhead at everybody in sight. He'll sit on your tail if you get in his way. He says, come on, move over, John, we ain't got all day. And if the lane ahead is closed, he's got to be the first in the queue. It could be the end of the world if he gets stuck behind you. He's got to prove he can really move. He's a motorway maniac flying down the fast lane. He gets a kick out of every second he gains. He acts cool but really is insane. The guy in the car thinks he's a movie star. One of these days is gonna push somebody's luck too far. Got a tinted windscreen, but he still wears his shades. That's just his way of showing that he's never afraid. He can drive like Surtees or Alain Prost. With his foot to the floor, he says, to hell with the cost. Don't believe in braking if there's a chance of overtaking. Even though there's someone coming, that's a risky thing for taking. He's got a show, he can go Johnny go. He's a motorway maniac flying down the fast lane. He gets a kick out of every second he gains. He acts cool but really is insane. The guy in the car thinks he's a movie star. One of these days is gonna push somebody's luck too far. So there you are in your car, aren't you? Driving along, you come to some traffic lights. There's 3 lanes on this side of the traffic lights. You look across the other side and there's 2 lanes. What kind of wonderful bit of motorway planning was that, eh? You can see them all up in their control box watching the CCTV, countries having bets on who's going to get squashed out. Well, it's not going to be you, is it? You're in the middle lane. You look at the car on your right, there's a bloke in there. He looks at you and he revs his engine. So you look at the bloke on the left, he looks at you and he revs his engine. Well, I've got a better car than both of you. Ha ha ha! You're not going to get left behind, are you? So you're all there, watching the lights. Put the clutch out, put it in gear, hand on the handbrake, foot on the throttle, watching the light still red. You think, oh, I'll see if I can see the light going the other way. I'll get a bit of a head start on them. But you can't see it, can you? No. So you're just watching the red, ready to go. And it turns to amber. You don't go yet though, do you? Because you're not allowed to go on amber, are you? And that would be cheating. It's still amber. It's getting tense now. And it's green and you let the clutch up and you find you put it in 3rd gear. He's been miraculously blessed with Superman ability, amazing powers and immortality. He can see round corners, over hills and through fog. He says hell, driving's easy, it's just like falling off a log. As he sneaks past on the inside at 100 miles a minute. He's a member of the human race and he's determined to win it. He's gonna be there or bust, well you can eat his dust. He's a motorway maniac flying down the fast lane. He gets a kick out of every second he gains. He acts cool but really is insane. The guy in the car thinks he's a movie star. One of these days he's gonna push somebody's luck to fall.